Welcome to the Propane Pals. My name is Peter Riedel. Due to the extreme windstorm and weather conditions outdoors, we were not able to finish this scene. I was swept out to sea and washed back ashore again. Who says cooking can't be adventurous? Okay, we're back with, well, look what the wind blew in. Leanne Young, as you can see behind us, we've got some incredible weather going on. These are hurricane force winds, so we've pulled up into a bit of a shelter today, and Leanne is doing a vegetarian slant today. Let's introduce, first of all, what we're going to be a little feast, a little buffet instead of one main meal, right?
A Middle Eastern feast. We'll be having a Falafel Pita, which will consist of the falafel patties and filled with tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki. And then we'll have hummus and Tabouli salad with it.
In Montreal, there's a lot of great Lebanese restaurants, and I love eating this stuff, but I really have never made it myself. Is it easy?
It's simple.
And is it cheap?
Simple. It's economical, it travels, it packs. You can take this camping, basically.
So they each come with their little own suitcase?
Yes. There's little wheels and a string, you can pull it.
Well, let's get started. What's first?
We'll start with the Tabouli salad.
Tabouli, okay. Now for this, we need a blender.
A food processor is nice, or you can just chop.
Okay.
I prefer to use the food processor because it's much quicker. We'll just, we'll start with our greenery.
Do it all by hand? I'll chop up a couple of tomatoes.
Yes.
Okay, this will give my, my little stove a chance to dry out. Coming up in the surf was a bit of an ordeal today.
Yes.
And so that's ready to go.
My hair is going through a bit of an ordeal.
Is it really?
Yes. So we have...
So is mine.
Yes, I can tell. We have the bulgur wheat here. This has been prepped. So to start with, you have these dry cracked wheat, also known as bulgur wheat, and you boil water.
Okay.
Leave it steep for 15 to 20 minutes. 15,
20 minutes.
And then it puffs up to this consistency.
Now, does the bulgur wheat boil in the water, or it gets placed in the hot water afterwards?
No, you have the dry bulgur wheat in a bowl, boil the water, pour it over top, give it a stir, and leave it.
So there we have it already ready.
Perfect.
Super. And these get chopped like in little small cubes?
We're going to dice them.
Dice them. I like dicing.
Dicing's nice.
Dicing's fun. Tabouli. Now, again, these are mainly, it's a Lebanese restaurant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the hummus as well?
Yes.
Okay, and the falafel as well?
Correct.
It sounds like we have a bit of a theme going here. Okay, so these I'll just chop up and...
I have some fresh mint here.
We'll put those in the bowl right away?
We're going to puree or chop up finely the mint and the parsley.
Okay.
You're going to use about 2 tablespoons of the mint.
So it's 2, 3, 4 sprigs in there.
Yes.
And again, I guess these can be all adjusted to one's own personal taste.
Right, right. The mint's nice to have as well as the parsley because these particular recipes have a lot of garlic, and well, I think I noticed or heard you say in one of your shows that parsley helps counteract the garlic breath, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely right.
It's nice to have it very, very small. We're going to add a shallot into here.
Okay.
And it's nice to have that chopped in.
Break that up into small pieces.
Right.
Okay.
No, we'll put the bulgur wheat in.
Okay.
Now, maybe you can do this.
2 cups?
2 cups would be great.
Okay.
Look at the rain on there.
Just going to dunk this right in. So couple of cups. And then the tomatoes.
And then the tomatoes. We're going to add the tomatoes last because...
They go in last.
Well, I put them in last because we're going to add this, stir it in.
Okay.
And if you have the tomatoes in, stirring too much, make them mushy maybe.
Okay.
So
you want to pass me that? I can put that. Actually, let me do the lemon.
Okay.
So out of your way.
You're a big help.
So the juice of 1 lemon.
Yes. The juice of 1 fresh lemon. Some people use real lemon. I don't think it tastes as good.
And that goes right in as well?
Right.
Okay. It smells so fresh. It smells
delicious.
It smells really good with the lemon that brings it out. So we'll do the other half.
Now again, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that there's not that much parsley, etc. You can have it more, you know, more parsley. It's all up to your individual taste.
Okay.
This is so fresh and flavorful though. It's just delicious.
And now the
now the tomato.
Super. Just gonna dump
and then we're going to have some olive oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
There we go.
Nice color.
Looks beautiful. Spring fresh.
Your mother would be happy.
Now if you see us shaking, it's not because we're nervous, it's simply because of the sub-zero temperatures that are going on here. I can't wait to eat and get a bit of energy in me. And this gets mixed up?
Yes. Give it a nice stir.
A nice stir? The circumnavigational stir or the diametrically opposed stir?
Circumnavigational stir.
Oh, I like that one too. Yes. It's very rarely used.
Now fresh pepper.
Mmm. I like that technique as well. Very good.
Thanks.
Spent some time in kitchens,
I like the way my hands are all shriveled up and red from this wind.
All right, beautiful. Here we go.
Okay,
got some tabouli going on. So we're going to set this aside.
Right.
All right, so next is
hummus.
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 And that's also a Lebanese dish.
Yes.
Okay, that is again an excellent. I love hummus with pita bread, just dipping it in, right?
Yeah, it's really good. It's a good source of protein.
So what do we need for hummus?
We use chickpeas, or also called garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans.
It's the same bean. And then we'll have fresh lemon, garlic, parsley, tahini, which is a sesame paste.
Oh, I was going to ask you. That's a sesame paste. Okay.
Yes. And then also you can use a bit of sesame oil.
Okay.
You don't have to. You can. And olive oil.
So you use both, preferably both? I think it's usually a little mixture of olive oil and...
Yes, I like to use both.
Okay, so what's the first stage in this? I'm going to be mashing up some of this garlic clove.
That'd be perfect. We're going to use the food processor again. Start with the chickpeas. Now this is a canned chickpeas. You can use dry. The liquid we saved off to the side.
Mm-hmm. In case it's too dry at the end?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're going to put the juice of 2 lemons, or close to it. Okay. Always the consistency you want to be sure. You don't want to have it too runny.
Right.
So we'll wait and leave it with 3. Move on to the 4th.
Okay. Now again, these we're coming to you actually today from halfway between Saltery Bay and Powell River, and the swells on the ocean have died down. They're down to about 9-foot swells now, and it's quite the scene here. Quite the scene. Hurricane force cooking. That's taken form.
We're going to add the oil.
Oh yeah. So we add the olive oil.
Now I'm just
sesame oil.
Yeah, and sesame. I'm just going to add a little bit of sesame oil because I did go pretty liberal.
A little tester. That's how these winds are right now.
Yeah, the oil's blowing. My goodness.
Okay, and the sesame oil goes in right away, or does that do you wait for that?
Yeah, again, we're just going to put a splash in because it's a very strong flavor, and
That's quite the splash.
Okay.
And then you continue to buzz that up. That's nice and thick. So if it is too much of a dry consistency, that's when you can add a bit of the garbanzo bean juice.
That's right. And again, I saved one of the lemons. We can add some of that.
Beautiful fluid motion going on.
Mm-hmm. So I think I would like to add this last lemon.
Okay.
And
squeeze that up for you.
Sure.
Gives me something to do with my frostbitten hands. So that gets buzzed up again. Hummus with pita. Oh, look, there's a hat.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You gotta love the magic of this day. My goodness, eh? How's that looking?
That's looking good.
Yeah?
That's looking very good.
Put that in our bowl here. Give that a taste, actually. Let me see what this is like. Did you see the tree over there? What happened?
Oh, no. Yeah. If a log hits us, film that, will you?
That is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. Beautiful. Next step, a little bit of hummus coming up on the menu.
Tip time, tip time, tip time.
All right, welcome to this tip time. I have a little tip for you today for those romantic evenings when you want a little candlelight dinner. You take your candle and you dip it into some heavily salted warm water. What this will do now is it'll allow twice the lifetime to your candles. They'll burn for twice as long. If you can't get any salt water, well, there's plenty here behind me. Now these look good.
These are falafels.
Okay.
Now I've made them ahead of time. They're all ready to go.
Okay.
And this actually...
What is a falafel basically?
A falafel is, again, Middle Eastern. And it's made, you can make it a variety of ways, but from chickpeas, ground up with various spices, or you can use tofu and
Sounds
various
healthy,
spices. Yeah. And it's perfect vegetarian meal. These are from a package.
You cheated.
I did.
That's it. No, that's it. That's it. Cut. She cheated. That's it. I mean, no.
Yeah,
I've had some of these. They're delicious,
so,
actually, from a box.
It's so
But it
perfect.
saves a
All
lot
you
of
do
time.
is open up the box, add the cold water, pour it over, stir it, let it sit.
In that order?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't pour the cold water in the box.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have some hot oil going.
Yes. The
And
hot
those
oil.
going. What would you like me to do? I have a cucumber sitting in front of me.
Okay, so we're going to make some tzatziki
begging
sauce.
to be massacred here.
And with that, we're going to use the cucumbers. So if you'd like to quarter it, de-seed it, grate it.
I would love to quarter it. Thank you.
Thanks. Good.
And those only require a couple of minutes on each side.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes. Just
Really fast.
cook them until they're golden brown and flip them over. And then we put them on the paper towel so that it drains the oil out.
You look cold.
It's cold.
Another typical BC winter day. As you can see, surf's up. Just getting some energy together for surfing, windsurfing, the whole bit. Okay, now we've got small cucumber prepped
Thanks.
there.
That's great.
Sorry, put this down. Now some of these falafel look ready.
Perfect. So you can start taking the darkest ones out.
Can I?
Can you?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Please.
Thank you very much. And these we're going to put on paper towel, and the paper towel will soak up any excess oil.
Okay, so here we have the yogurt. So I'm just mixing the shallot and the garlic. You can use just one or the other. It's nice variety of flavor.
The funny thing about this is when your jaw gets really cold,
Okay, so we're going to stir this together.
So again, this is yogurt, cucumber, some garlic, salt and pepper,
And fresh mint.
and fresh mint. Now this looks absolutely incredible. It really does. So again, Leanne's tzatziki. We have hummus. We have tabouli and our falafels. And garnish for the pita bread. Leanne, thank you. And we'll be right back for some creamy fish chowder and a field salad.